Hey YouTube, Tootie back again, and this is Tales from the Booter. Right, it's a pretty good day actually, I must admit. Weather has been absolutely awesome. It's red hot, so not toots. Bit of a old soul calibre. So yeah, cheers guys. Okay, where to start? I've got some cracking stuff today, I must admit. Not really mega retro, but some good deals. And then we put the beer now. It was a lizard-free zone. So yeah, I'm still going to call them that. I'm just seeing this, I thought, fuck, I've got to buy this. Tell you what, I shouldn't do. I'm just fueling the fire, I know I am, but fuck it, it's funny. Check that out. Fucking lizard men. They're not in there. I did a look. They're not in there. But yeah, Warhammer. I bought a few of these. I didn't know if they were worth out, but I flicked through and I see now. I thought, fucking having that lizard man. There we go. Right, anyway, talking of lizard men, all that shit. Start off 2 plushes, 50p each. We got Mario official with a little proper tag and all that, and then this one I don't see these about. It is a Dragon Ball Z or Z, depending on who you are. Official little doober. Thought he's quite good. Hang him up. So yeah. Right. That's that out of the way. So yeah, lizard free zone today. They did turn up towards the end, and I fucking bought everything. Well, everything that was good for me anyway. So fuck off. Started off a little bit slow, I must admit. And I was like, ooh. Because I thought, given that the weather's obviously on the turn, there wouldn't be many people about, like. But there was one thing that gave me hope when I seen it. I thought, actually, it might not be that bad. So, I'm losing my voice now. Excuse me. I'm just trying to get some sense of what's what here. Okay. I'll try, he says, to remember what I've got in what order, but I might not, so I might just fucking grab the things that come to hand. So anyway, the bits that I know I've got first, let's put it this way. So, 2 games, ignore the price on that one, I don't know why he said that. 50p each. I've got both of these, but they're such good quality, and they are quality titles, so if anyone's interested, give me a shout. Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas. It's all complete. And Beyond Good and Evil. Very good game. Very underrated. Yeah, very good condition. So, I actually might need to check mine because they might be better condition than my ones. Looks awesome. Right. This is a weird one. The woman, there's a young girl, youngish, and she had a box of PlayStation 2 and PSP games. And I just said to her, how much you play your PS2? How much your games? She said, which one? I said, the old PlayStation. Oh, they're £2 they are. No, sorry. She said they're £1. I said, well, how about your PSP? Oh, they're £3. I was like, okay. I mean, there's only like one that I was interested in. Sonic Rivals, I think. I got this one for 50p because it's got no manual. Don't know anything about it. I bought it basically because of the developer, and I've never seen it before. It looks like a late release. It's got no manual, so I got it for 50p. Scratched to fuck, but bollocks to it. Actually, that might be in the wrong case because anyway, I'll show you. Everblue 2, and it's like some fishing thing, diving. Now, what's confused me is it's in one of the newer cases, but the disc is the blue CD base. So I'm sure there'll be people out there that will be able to tell me actually it's the wrong case. I think it's the wrong case. But anyway, 50p. because I don't see it. So, and anything that always looks a bit unusual or obscure, and I say it's by Capcom, but I'll have it. So I picked them bits up and I thought, well, you know, you never know, they might have already been here and bought everything. And the team these come to these. The lady wanted 50p each, PS2 games. Again, I've got them all, I think, bar one. One I need to check because I get confused with Xbox. But again, really good game. So if anyone's interested in these for the collections, let me know. Another copy of Beyond Good and Evil. Jack's 2 Renegade. These are all complete. All in really good condition. This is the one I'm not sure of. Vex. I think I've got it. In case it's fucked anyway. But that's easy swapped out. And then the last one, which I think I still need the black label of this. Ratchet and Clank 3. I'm sure I still need the black label. But again. Oh yeah, fuck. Ratchet and Clank 3, yeah. On the platinum. She had another one, I got confused then. She had another one. And it was black label, but the disc was platinum. I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been oh, what's the one? It's Locked and Loaded. Ratchet and Clank Locked and Loaded. I was going to get that for 50p as well. Purely straightforward. If no one wants them, you know what's going to happen. Or just trade them CX. Okay. So, they were like, I thought, yeah, not too bad. And I've seen these from a distance. I've seen this from a distance, should I say. And I was like, ooh. That looks like a game. That looks like an old game. Wandered over, and on the table, and then it was like jackpot. Well, not jackpot, but it instilled me with hope that obviously it hadn't been fucking consumed by the loci. So on the table from a distance, I've seen GT Advanced, or just the GT bit, because it's in yellow. See, I don't even think I've played this. It's not a great game, I don't think. It might be. It's all box complete, everything. So I wandered over, and the woman had on the table box Game Boy Advance. So I was like, ooh. Then behind that, I got another fucking Game Gear. So I was like, alright, to myself, not to her, like. Come with a Game Boy Colour game, Snow Cross. Again, I don't know if it's any good or not. Now, the Advance, obviously I've got this and I've got it boxed as well. Now the only problem with it is, and she's done this with the Game Gear, it's all got the little baggies look, but it's got the proper cover, well a proper cover, but it's one of them charger ones. And to be fair, it got all the stuff there. I thought, oh, maybe the actual original cover's in the bag, in the box. It's not. So I don't know why anyone would go to such lengths to keep. I mean, it's got everything in it. All of the paraphernalia, the lot. But so what we've got? So we've got a Game Boy Advance with the sort of doober at the back. We've got a Game Gear with a doober at the back, so no panels. But that's not proper. To be fair, she did power it up and it all worked and stuff like that. She was adamant to show me. So with that lot came so that's like the charger thing for the Advance to charge the batteries up, and obviously the official Game Gear one for the Game Gear. So that's quite good. She's going through all this, fucking literally show me it. I don't want to say it, just fucking how much do you want? What have you got? Let me fucking get on, move on. So that was that. And then I sort of broached the subject of price, and she said, oh, I was looking for about £10. I was like, yeah, there you go, £10. And she went, oh, I've got some, I don't know. I then sort of said to her about the games. She went, yeah, I've got some games for the Game Gear. So she went out in the car, got a little pouch here. There's now special, guys, you know, unfortunately. But I mean, I'll have them for the plastic cases. But if anyone sees any of these that they're after, give me a shout. There's one or two that I might need. So like I say, PM me, and I can tell you yay or nay. So, and to be honest, I think it's the shitty sports ones that I haven't got. Loose cart is well, they're all loose cart. PJ Tour Golf 2, which I think I need. Leaderboard, which I might need. I don't know. Wonder Boy, which I might need. So slider in the little box I've got. So none of these will come with the boxes I'll have. So slider, Sonic, this one I might need, F1, this one I've got, Alien Syndrome I've definitely got, I know that, and this one I've definitely got as well, which is a 5-in-1 pack which comes with them all. So a couple of games there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games for the Game Gear. The Game Gear charger, 2 Game Boy games. And she said 10. Oh, and she went, when she went to get the game, she found this light thing, which I'm not even sure if it fit the Advance or not. I don't know, but she took that in. So she said £10. So I went there, go £10, and I started putting stuff in my bag. And she looked at me like as if I've got fucking 6 heads. And I stopped. I was like what? And she went, I meant £10 for both, as in £10 each. I was like, oh shit, sorry, I thought you meant £10. I looked at a mate and I went, she did say, and obviously a mate's not going to fucking agree with me. And I went, oh okay. I said, why would you do 15? So it was like a stalemate there. And to be fair, she just went, okay, yeah, 15. So £7.50, not too bad, not too bad. I say the Game Gear. She did show me it all. I think I left it switched on. I've drained the power out of the fucking thing. She showed me it powered up anyway. I was going to show you, but I think it must have been ended up being switched on in my bag and drained the battery. But it works. So that's that. Right. The Advance obviously I've got, so if anyone's interested in that, let me know. Otherwise, it will be moved on. So that, like I say, that instilled me a little bit of hope. Thought, yeah, not too bad here. And it, like I say, it ended up being a lizard-free day, which just carried on. My mate was there who buys every, you know, all the weird stuff and whatnot. Seen him with like, he had a guitar. Again, he always has a guitar, and they've got this like oscilloscope. Like the scientists use it, like with little sort of thing. I was just joking, said to him, "You're not fucking trying to build a DeLorean, are you?" He laughed anyway. Random. There was a lady that had a couple of DVDs. I seen it like the DS corner of a case. She had like some shit game, and she had this one, but she also had like a little little plastic hold thing. So I popped it open. And this game was in that. So I said, I think this is the game for that game. And she was like, oh, okay. She said, you can have it for £1. And I was like, I was just looking at what's in there. I said, you do 50p? She said, yeah. So I don't know why I bought it. Again, it'll just be CEX fodder. It's got to be worth more than 50p. MX versus ATV and Untamed. So a bit of quad biking on the DS for 50p. It's all in there. I have no. You're not going to say no for 50p, are you? Right. What else have we got now? After the Game Boy woman, next door, like, it actually turned out it was a mate. Excuse me. She had a pile of PlayStation 2 games on the table. Nothing spectacular, except for 2 games I looked at, and I thought, oh, my kids will like. Yeah, my youngest would like this because she's getting into Disney Barbie Princess, like the DVDs after Catfall. It's like the animated thing of it. So I'd seen this on the top, well, sort of in the pile. Disney Princess Enchanted Journey. It's not mean anything to fucking anybody, right? But as soon as she's seen this when I bought it home, she wanted to play it. Newest thing. But anyway, so I seen that. I said to the lady, "Oh, how much are your games?" As you do. And she went, oh, I was hoping to sell it all as a lot. And I looked at the games thinking, well, I don't really want all the rest of the games, to be honest. And I'll show you them. Ooh. I mean, some of the SingStar ones I may or may not have, but I weren't willing to have a pot, you know. I'm thinking, again, got some cases there, so don't worry, Scott, swap them over. So she said, I wanted to sell them all as a lot. I was like, oh, I don't want them all. She went, well, no, with the console. And I was like, looked around, and I couldn't see a console. I said, oh, what? And she said to her daughter, like, yeah, well, where's the console? Where's the pink console? And I was like, whoa, okay. So it's in this like little kid's trolley suitcase thing. It doesn't have the power supply, which is a bit of a pisser, but no great shakes. Because I've got that, and I'm keeping it anyway. Because as soon as the youngest seen it, she wanted it in the room. So when she pulled this out, and I was like, okay. So what are you looking for? She said, I was open for about tenner. And I was just like, yeah, straight away, bang. So for 10 quid, got all them games. I've watched it over. It was just dusty, and a really nice. I know it's a bit girlified, but it is a really nice condition, pink, slim, and even the insides. You know, it's obviously a daughter's or someone's, and then and the two controllers. Say no. I mean, the AV is not a big deal. The power supply with the Slims is, but I've got power supplies anyway, so it's not going anywhere. So it's not that much of a problem. And 10 quid, I was like, bang, yeah, I'm having it. So, I mean, Spyro Enter the Dragon's probably not a bad game off that. All the rest of them are, you know, they're all there. You know, Sonic Riders maybe. I say some of the SingStar ones might not have. But there we go. Right. So yeah. So once, I mean, to be fair, the lizards wouldn't have seen that because I didn't even know it was there, and they wouldn't have asked about them games because they knew there's no intrinsic value to them. So it's only because I asked about that one game. There we go. Right. Okay. Random. I picked up some DVD for one of the kids, Disney Halloween or something, and I didn't even see this. So as I was paying the guy, I looked across and see it. I was like, oh, how much is that? And he went, because the DVDs are quid. He went, oh, quid. I was like, I didn't even haggle. Didn't even bother to haggle. Brand new, so it must have been bought as a gift that he didn't want. So for an extra quid, it is a quid. I've got a Pac-Man mug. Now normally, like, you know, you think, when are you buying a cup from car boot? Brand new. Brand new. So that could well feature in a future video, especially with the winter coming. I'll start supping on my coffees. You know, and to be honest, right, this morning, I'll level with you, the alarm went off and I was that far from just, fuck it. Because I looked out the window and it was all misty, it was like, it looked really cold. And I was like, oh, okay now. But when I got outside, it wasn't that cold at all this morning. Just very dark and very misty, foggy, whatever you want to call it, which is obviously cleared up. So I'm really glad I went. That's always the way. Always, when you get really, I mean, I'm a grown man obviously, but little things excite me. But when you sort of get excited, or you know, anyone just car boots like me or whatever, there is that sort of element that you used to have as a kid when you were going to a theme park or whatever. And it's the unknown. Oh, what am I going to see there? You know, what's going to be, and it's that. But this morning I didn't have any of that. I was just like, fuck. If you don't go, as I always say to the wife, if you don't go, you never know. So, and this today was just proved it's fruitful. So anyway, enough. That's me digressing. Okay, right. I next got, I think, at some point I got these purely for the Amiga. I've seen them sitting. I had a bit of a banter with a woman. I was just cheeky enough to say, would you do 50p for the both? She was like, oh no! No, I asked the daughter, and then the mum poked her head around, oh no, they're worth 50p. And the daughter went, Mum likes whole numbers. I said, alright, well, what about 50p? Sorry, she wanted £1 for the pen. I said, oh, what about 75p? She said, oh, Mum likes whole numbers. I said, well, what about nothing then? Just joking around. But for £1, they're worth £1. Pair of quick shot joysticks. So yeah, as you can see, look, 50p. Really nice condition. This one's micro switch, this one's not. But quick shot turbo 2. Now I'm guessing these will work. These look like Atari controllers, so they're going to work on the Amiga. Because once you get on combat school, that fucking joystick snaps. Anybody who's ever played the old school games will know. Fucking track and field, combat school. If your mum and dad seen you from behind doing that, they think something else is going on. So that's for the older guys who will know what I'm on about when I talk about that. Fucking amount of joysticks me and my mate John went, well, John, because John had the Amiga, John went through, we just fucking wrecked him. I'm sure at one point he had a joystick that wouldn't go up anymore. The up function was just broken. We still played with it though. Weird that. Right. Random stories. Right, what got here? That's one. That's one. That's one. So I'm just sorting out what I've got in what order. Okay. Not much left now, guys, actually, but some really nice titles. There's a few bits that are left. I know that people might have a certain opinion of me, etc. But there's a few things that are left purely because, you know, I've had them before and people tend to not be interested in them, so I didn't bother picking them up. So I'd left them, and I'll come to that in a minute. But there's a woman there, and this always goes to show, if anyone's going to the car boots or whatever, always ask. I know the guys over in the States, when they do the garage sales, or the garage sales that we would probably call them here, although we don't have them. Always ask. So anyway, case in point, there was mum and daughter had a box which had some PC sort of games in it, and then a couple of PSP, not many. And there's one in there that I looked at and I thought, oh shit, I don't know if I've got that. Asked them how much. She said £1. I was like, oh okay, that's not bad, you know, it's about right. So I just said to her, oh, is that all the video game stuff you got? And she went, no, we've got the console as well. So anyway, so I've got this fired up. I think I might have that, but I can't remember. But she went, oh no, we've got the PSP. I was like, okay. So she went to the car, got it out. Then it's here. In a I mean, it looks quite ugly, but it's really not a bad little case. It's Logitech case. With the power, right? And again, she was adamant to show me it powered on and it worked, and it does. There's no damage to it at all. And I just sort of said, oh, what are you asking for that then? £5. And I was like, I was just cheeky. I went, well, would you do £5 for the lot? She was, oh no, can't do that. I said, I'll meet you halfway, £5.50. I was like, yeah, fuck it. So I think it might have been a JLAC. If you're interested in the other PSP that's kind of in bits, if you like, but I think if you got a new screen, I reckon you could reflash it. I reckon the little lad who had it before, the old one, we're talking a couple of videos back, I reckon he's tried to flash the firmware and it's fucked and he doesn't know what to do with it. But if you're not interested, I'll just put it on the old Fleabay's spares and repairs. So anyway, so I'm happy now. I've got a PSP that I can, you know, mess about with if I need to. Black one. So yeah, £5. So always ask. It's always worth an ask. You know, no one gets anywhere without asking. Okay. Oh, this was interesting. Oh, actually, let me just tell you a little story, because I love telling stories, and I know some people don't like them, but fuck you. Two things. there was a guy walking around the car boot, and I shit you not, this is just fucking car boots for you, with a t-shirt, right? And I seen him a couple of times, and each time I kept rereading it to make sure I was reading it right. And it had in like a circle with rifles, and to be fair, he looked like an old, you know, like what's his name, Colonel Custer in the Civil War, with one of them like little thin moustaches and that. And anyway, on his t-shirt he had in like in a circle, in like a, I don't know what you call it, like a logo or whatever, with 2 guns or 2 rifles, and it had Taliban hunting squad. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, fair play. I don't, you know, I have certain views which are probably not best expressed on YouTube. But to walk around a car boot with a fucking Taliban hunting squad t-shirt on was just... He looked like one of the guys out of Deliverance. Sure got a pretty mouth. He fucking, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he's... In The Simpsons, you know, the guy's got one arm. He looked like him, but with obviously both arms. And I swear to God, he must have like a secret bunker in his back garden. He was just off his fucking head. Car boot. Second thing, right? This is for Craig Minx 36. If you're watching this, there's a guy who had some DVDs. Now Craig collects his old DVDs, especially the horror ones. But he's told me about this thing. It's called non-cert or decerts or whatever. Basically, there's no like age certificates on the sort of boxes. It wasn't a horror one. I think it was like Escape to Victory, but it's in like a bigger box. They didn't have any certificate, no like PG or whatever. So I just sort of thought, because generally, like you can't give them fucking things about the car boot. And I just thought, if it's 10p, I'll get it on the off chance that it's any use to Craig or it might be worth a couple of bob. How much DVD? How much are videos, mate? £2. I mean, they weren't all like, you know, like collectible. It was just like other normal shit, like Titanic was in there. So they're all £2. I was like, what? £2 for a video? And he was like, yeah. I went, mate, fucking DVDs are only £1 to 50p. He was like, well, give us £1 then. I went, no. I said I was expecting to say 10p. I want to give you 10p. Fuck that. Put it down. Fucked off. What? Fucking £2 for a video. Fucking insane. Honestly, some people fucking reality check. Anyway, 2 little stories, because I know I haven't told many stories lately, but there's nothing to tell, so when it is to tell, I'll tell you. Back to the booter. Right, family there, mum, dad, daughter. They were sort of coming late, so I just sort of happened, you know, they were unpacking. Said, oh, you got any games? Hey, wouldn't happen to have any video games in there. The dad went, no. The mum went, looked at the daughter, and she went, oh yeah, I've got some Wii stuff, obviously buried in the back. I said, no problem, I'll come back late, you know, in a bit. Now, ordinarily, if the lizards had been there, I would have fucking stayed, because they're like, you know, they would have been in there before me. So I've come back, seen the box. There's one title that was on the top, and I was like, fucking, I'm having that. Well, that's what I want. So I said to him, oh, is it alright if I have a look through the game? She said, yeah, fine. The one was Scottish, so I couldn't. Mark, I would probably need you there to fucking translate, because I can't do a Scottish accent anyway, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. So anyway, looked at a couple of games. I asked, because obviously when the woman said it, I knew they were a daughter, so I said, oh, what are you asking for your games? Looking at the daughter, and she looked at the dad, and he went, it's up to you, love, they're your stuff. And she went, oh, about £5 each. And to be fair to the mum, the Scottish mum, she went, ah, no, you'll fucking get £5. That's my best Scottish accent. And she went, oh, I don't know then. And the mum went, ah, give us £1. Give us a, that's Irish. So I can't do accents. She went, give us £1 each in Scottish. So I picked 3. I mean, I had 3 that I was looking at. And when she sort of said £1, I thought, yeah. And there was usual like party game stuff. So I cheekily then said, oh, you do £2.50 for the 3? She said, yeah. So I've got Michael Jackson's Experience. Again, I'm not going to keep it. It's either going to be traded if someone wants it, or it's going CEX. I've got Cooking Mama, which isn't in there, because guess who's fucking playing it? My daughter. Straight away, when she couldn't have the pink PlayStation 2, she's seen that. She was like, oh, well, so hang on, I've got to show that. So I said, take the disc up, Cookie Mama, and then pick of the bunch, Super Paper Mario. Pristine, absolutely pristine. No points, although I'm not sure if it. I'm guessing it probably did come with points at some point. Some points at some point. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. When the lizards ain't about, that's what you're talking about. And then again, someone else is probably going to have to probably call me a lizard. Do I care? No. All my rivals, all the competition are lizards. There we go. Right. Anyway. All the rest of it, there's no other real... Actually, no, that's a lie. The majority of it isn't really retro. So the next little batch I got was from Father and Son. I keep saying them. Sorry. Ask them guys. Again, they were a bit late. I think a lot of people turned up a little bit later, given the sort of weather conditions, realising it was actually going to brighten up, and the weatherman got it right for once. So... Again, similar thing. Have you got any games, Mama? Yeah, got some. He said PlayStation 2 in the back buried. And to be fair, he would sort of went, "Give us 5 minutes, mate." I said, "Not a problem. I'll swing by in a bit." So they had a lot of clothes. They get rid of a lot of clothes, and always seems to take people fucking ages to put these like little fucking, what do you call them, clothes rails up or whatever. It takes them fucking ages. Just fuck that shit. Get the games out. But anyway, so went back and I sort of said, "Oh, you're still digging?" He went, "Yeah." And to be fair to him, I think he went out his way and he pulled out like a sort of satchel bag of sort of game stuff, if you like. So he pulled out a Wii, and then he was PlayStation 2 stuff. Which one game I thought, yeah, I'll take that, because when I asked him how much games, I think it's £1 each. So I'll have that because I know at CEX I can get £3 for it in terms of like a trade-in. And I'll keep that £3, like I did before. I'll go and get a Wii U game or something. So that game was Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. If anyone's interested in that, by all means. See, this one, I've only got as Platinum as well. There's some fucking games I cannot find Black Label. This being one of them. PlayStation 1, I think it's Crash Bandicoot 2. There's just some games that I just see Platinum all the time. Never see Black Label. So I got that, and as he was pulling out, it was like it wasn't a satchel. It was like a bin bag, but like a bit more sturdier. So he's pulled out Wii U, and to be fair to the old man, he was like, "Scott, what's all this shit? What the fucking hell's that? What the fucking hell's this?" What had happened is, because he had all these clothes, all the fucking Somalians and fucking Africanos fucking piling into his fucking shit, and he was getting a little bit flustered, the old man was, and his son was just stood there. His son was probably about 25, completely fucking useless, to be fair. His old man's getting fucking flat from all fucking left. All the Somalians are fucking stealing the clothes, they're fucking putting them in the pushchair. Fucking, it's like, fucking Scott, these fucking games. And I was just like, "Don't worry about it, mate, don't worry about it." So his fucking dozy fucking son wanders over. Anyway, pulls out the rest of this Wii, the Wii, whatnot, and there's these two things at the bottom, and I was straight away fucking having them. So Crash Bandicoot for £1. I got a boxed controller, still with all the, it's peeling up a little bit, security sticker on it, and, excuse me, classic controller. £5, so £2 each, and £1 for Crash. I was like, "Thank you very much." Ooh, ooh. Hang on a minute. I've just, because I did just check to see if it's in there, and I didn't see this in there. Come out, you bastard! I've got a copy of. I can't get it out. Makes a change from not being able to get it up. Fuck. There we go, it's gone for a Burton. Oh, it's a bit battered. Wii Sports. Just come flying out. Very dusty, but yeah. I mean, I knew the controller was in there, 'cause I'd sort of seen the wires and stuff. And obviously you can see that that's in there. So, £5. Bargain. Right. Get towards the end now. I've got sort of two piles left. 2 women selling DVDs, all kinds of shit and crap. And I've seen, obviously, a couple of Wii games on the tabletop. They're still sort of setting up, little like unpacking or whatever. And they've kind of like did. Well, that was her table, that was the mate's table there. So the one that had the Wii games went over, sort of said, "Oh, how much you get?" Literally, I could see someone on my shoulder. And I don't know if he was looking at the games as well. And I just sort of said to him, "How much are your games?" He said, "Oh, £2 each." And literally, as I was flicked through a couple of them, I just went, sucked them up, and I could see. I felt like this guy was like looking as if I was going to walk away. And as soon as I picked him up, he walked away. So I knew he was eyeballing as well. I thought, "Fucking hell, you're an undercover lizard, you are, you bastard. I'm going to demask you." But anyway, so I got them, and then the other woman, the mate, saw something happen. She went, "Oh, I've got this. I don't know where this has come from." And it was a remote nunchuck. So what are you asking for that? She went, "Well, I don't know, £2." I was like, "Yeah, I'll have that." So what happened there was, I said, "Oh, are you putting your money together or what?" Because I said, if I could bundle it all in, I would do. She said, "No." So I said to the lady about the 3 games, I said, "Oh, would you do a £5?" She said, "Yeah, it's fine." So for £5, I've got another copy of Mario Kart Wii in excellent condition. Well, sorry, it's got a few light surface scratches on. You know, like one I did the other week, nowhere near as bad as that. Nowhere near. Still got the points, but I doubt very much if they're any good now. Nah, it expired in 2011. But it's nice to have, isn't it? As a it must have come with the controller. It's a not to be sold separately one. Anyway, that one. This one I've got because I got this from a bundle a couple of weeks back. Indiana Jones Greatest Adventures. Again, all there. Discs fine. I don't think these come with points cards, do they? Oh no. Oh, I've seen that before. Anyway. Yeah. Complete. Again, if anyone's interested in any of these, let me know. Because if you're not, they'll just get sold on. Because I've got them. And that, what we're talking, £1.75 or whatever, I don't know, whatever it was. They ain't going to be left there. And the pick of the bunch, Super Mario Bros. Wii. Complete with a tonnage of stuff, but no points. I don't know if that come with points anyway. But yeah. So, then for a £5, one will give me the change back. And regarding this, as she was sorting that out, I said to the lady, "Oh, I've got because you wanted £2." I said, "I've got £1.30. Would you take that?" She said, "Yeah, fine." She weren't that bothered, to be fair. She just wanted. She didn't even know why she had it, so take it. Last lot, and they'll let you go. So, as is customary, well, I don't know, customary or what I deem to be, leave the best till last. It's a sort of mixture. Some people probably argue it's not quite retro, but I think it is anyway. There's a woman setting up. She had actually been set up for a while because all the stuff was all there. It wasn't. She wasn't adding anything to it. And again, because there was no lizards, that's why this stuff was there. And this is the one that was on about where there was more, and I left it. I mean, I left it because it wasn't dirt cheap as well. Don't get me wrong, it ain't fucking stupid. If it's going to be there for, if someone's asking peanuts, I'll have them. But they weren't. They were, for a car boot, I would probably say she was the best priced person that, to be fair, that's been there in a while. She wasn't stupid enough to know that they're giving them away, but they're the people that I like. But she wasn't, on the other hand, completely fucking deluded and thinking she's going to get millions of pounds from either. Okay, so that's kind of setting the scene. So she had a good sort of haul poor. Good selection of GameCube. She had some old Mega Drive, which were all sports. There was one NHL 96. And the problem with all them fucking NHL games, I can't remember which ones I've got and not. I did say that to her, because I had, like, you know, chatting to her and stuff. And that's how much the Mega Drive games were. It's just £3. Now, I ain't taking a risk at £3 for a sports Mega Drive game that I don't know if I've got or not. So I left that. So anyway, she had GameCube, Wii. She actually had one Wii U game. I think that was it. Probably like maybe a Wii console, but I don't really take any notes of that. So I said to her, how much you gained? And she said £5 each. All GameCube, all Wii games, £5. Which probably you would think, oh, this is a bit excessive for the car boot. But to be fair, she has some very good titles, and at £5. For me, anyway. Some of them I've got. One of them I need to check because I don't know if I've got it or not. And I don't have it. Woohoo! Awesome stuff. Yes, I don't have it. Yes. Get in there. See, I literally turned it around. I haven't even checked. Right. Anyway. So no, tell a lie. She wanted £1 for some extra, so I'll come back to that. So I got all this lot for 20 quid, which does sound a lot of money, admittedly, but I'll do the sort of newer stuff first. And I don't have this game, so it's staying. It's not for trade, sale, anything like that. For essentially £5, I got Super Mario Galaxy 2. All there. I think this has got... No, it hasn't got the points. And that came with... Oh, actually, I'm wondering now. Oh, no, sorry. She wanted £8 for the Wii games. Some of the Wii games she wanted £8 for. I tell a lie. But I got all this for 20 quid. And I said to her, when I picked that up, I said, oh, does it come with this? And she said, yeah. And that's the guide. Super Mario Galaxy 2, the guide. Right. Sorry. That's my fault. And then the GameCube games were a £5. So what I picked up Luigi's Mansion. This has got the points in it. Spankaroonie. I have it. Mario Sunshine. Awesome condition. And the one that I sort of thought, I think I might have them all now, is Mario Party 4. Oh yeah. That's right, yeah, because when I checked this one, it did it on the stall, but she didn't notice, so I thought, fuck it, I'll put it back in. Yeah, it's fine. Mario Party 4, and the one that's jumped out, as you've probably heard, is Universal Theme Parks Adventure, which I think I've got, but I'll check because that disc is pretty good condition. So, they were all, I got them for 20 quid. So I know for a fact that Mario Sunshine and Luigi's will get my money back. You know, pretty much. Mario Party 4 I need, because I'm looking up here now. I've got 5 as Platinum and 6 as Black Label. So, go back to the story. Anyway, what she also had on there was Mario Galaxy, the first one, which I've got. Also Super Smash Brothers, which I've got. That's the one that I've had a few times, and people just obviously ain't that sort of interested or bothered by it. So I thought, I'm not daft. I'm not going to spend £5 on something that I ain't going to get my £5 back on. So the Mario Sunshine and Luigi's, I knew I'd get my money back. And what I've done there, you see, put them all together. And when you sort of offer someone 20 quid, it's a lot more substantive than, a couple of quid or whatever for the other bits. She had a set of bongos in the box with a game, which wanted a fiver, and I sort of ummed and ahed, and I thought, I've got the bongos, I haven't got them in the box. My mate, who I talked about before with the guitar, he bought them, and he bought Mario Galaxy, and he bought Smash Brothers, and he got them for 15 quid. So again, he'd obviously knocked down the Wii game, and still done the £5 on each of the GameCube stuff. So there you go. See, I don't buy everything. I'm not like that. I'm, you know, a bit more astute enough to sort of do that. But excuse me, that's me done. I don't think I've got anything else. Anyone's interested in them items, let me know. Like I said before, I'll cut you a deal. Not for fucking peanuts. Obviously, I'm not. Like, again, I'm not fucking daft. I need to sort of get my money for next week's boots if it's on. But yeah, let me know, guys. And that's me done. Take it easy, YouTube. Speak to you soon. Oh, by the way, not long now till replay. So any of you boys or girls that might be going, please PM me or whatever, respond, etc. And always looking to meet up, hook up, have a few beers. I don't know if there's like a general meet up or not. I don't know who would be best suited to organise that if we did do one. But anyway, if you see me about there, please come and say hello and buy me a beer. Take it easy, YouTube. See ya.